Hello, dear viewers, and welcome to our journey through The Enemy, a powerful short story set against the backdrop of World War II-era Japan. In this captivating narrative, we delve into the life of Dr. Sadao Hoki, a skilled surgeon and scientist grappling with an immense moral and ethical dilemma during a turbulent time in history. The Enemy is a short story set in wartime Japan, following the life of Dr. Sadao Hoki, a renowned surgeon and scientist. The narrative revolves around a moral and ethical dilemma faced by Sadao and his wife, Hana, when a wounded American prisoner of war is washed up on the Japanese coast near their home. As a young boy, Sadao had been raised with a strong sense of duty to his country, taught by his father to prioritize Japan's future and advancement. He had received an education in America, becoming a skilled surgeon. In the midst of war, Sadao chooses to stay in Japan to continue his research on a groundbreaking medical discovery, rather than serve on the front lines. One day, a severely wounded American prisoner, whose name is later revealed as Tom, washes ashore near Sadao and Hana's home. The couple grapples with the decision of what to do with the enemy soldier. They face a conflict between their duty to their country, their sense of humanity, and their medical expertise. Turning him over to the authorities could result in his execution, while keeping him hidden poses significant risks to their safety and reputation. After much contemplation and despite their societal expectations, Sadao and Hana decide to care for the wounded man, nursing him back to health secretly. Sadao performs a successful surgery to remove a bullet and tend to his injuries. Throughout this time, they grapple with their conflicted feelings toward the prisoner, the war, and the consequences of their actions. As the situation escalates with growing scrutiny from the servants and the need for a delicate balance between duty and compassion, the story highlights the internal struggle of the characters and the complexities of war, morality, and human nature. The narrative ends with the imminent threat of discovery and Sadao's internal turmoil about the prisoner's fate, leaving the reader to ponder the consequences of the choices made by the characters. In the story, Sadao is faced with a moral dilemma after saving the life of an American prisoner of war who washes ashore near his home in Japan during World War II. Sadao, a highly skilled and compassionate Japanese surgeon, decides to hide and care for the injured American in his home, despite the risks involved. The general, who is also Sadao's superior, suggests that the American should be quietly killed to eliminate the risk and maintain secrecy. He offers to send assassins to take care of it, ensuring that Sadao remains uninvolved. Sadao initially agrees, but when the time comes to carry out the plan, he finds himself unable to do it. As the days pass, the American begins to recover, and Sadao realizes that he can no longer ignore the situation. He decides to help the American escape by providing him with a boat and supplies to reach a nearby uninhabited island until he can be rescued by a passing Korean fishing boat. The story highlights the internal conflict within Sadao, torn between his loyalty to his country and his sense of humanity and compassion. He ultimately chooses to prioritize compassion over blind obedience, showing that humanity and understanding can bridge the gaps between nations and cultures. Thank you for joining me on this enlightening journey through The Enemy by Pearl S. Buck. I hope you were as captivated by the narrative as I was. If you enjoyed this video and want more enriching contents like this, make sure to give us a thumbs up and share it with fellow book enthusiasts. Stay tuned for my next literary adventure, where I uncover another gem that sparks dialogue and reflection. Thank you once again for being part of our community. Until next time, happy reading and exploring the boundless realms of literature.